But in this case, this teenager was on the radar of the police. He was on the radar of the social services. He was on the radar of Prevent, a Home Office programme. And yet no one stopped him. So as we sit here today, whose job is it to spot and stop a young man like that who might go on to commit that kind of crime?
So I think you've put your finger on the heart of the problem. There isn't a clear structure for responsibility, for whose responsibility it should be. There's a network of different organisations who all have a partial responsibility, but actually, in this case, as we saw, that network collectively failed to identify the scale of risk that this young man posed.
So whose job is it then?
So it would be a combination at the moment, and it is not working effectively. So you have the Lancashire Police had contact with him. They will have responsibilities about somebody who might be a danger to the public. The social services and they have multi-agency protection networks and the early help.
But what you're suggesting is if it's everybody's job, it's no one's job. So whose job should it be? Are you suggesting a new agency or the police having named responsibilities, or what are you suggesting?
So I think this system needs to be strengthened, because where there's an issue, for example, where we know there's a clear ideology involved, so you have somebody where there's clear evidence of Islamist extremism, for example. We have the Prevent programme and also counter-terrorism police. If you have somebody who is demonstrating other kinds of violent obsession extremism, then actually, not extremism, but other sorts of obsession with extreme violence, actually the impact, what they do, may be terrorising in exactly the same way, and that's what we saw.
But you've made the point that at the moment the system isn't there. You are the Home Secretary. What are you going to do about it right now?
So the measures we're already introducing is we're having a review of the Prevent programme to see how far Prevent can address these issues for young people, for example, where there is a mixed or unclear ideology or who may be obsessed with things like school massacres. So one issue is what more can Prevent do? And David Anderson, the new Prevent reviewer, is looking at that.
But what you're suggesting is that there needs to be something else. There needs to be one central place that has responsibility for young or old people who may be in danger of committing terrible acts, who've been flagged and all the warning lights have been flashing.